Take it away, my man. Oh well.
I will do so.
After the warm up.
Well, of course, we gotta let the players warm up.
Prepare to fight.
There we go. We're gonna get a good
I'm
run.
gonna be starting off on Lure. Good luck, have fun. And Lure gets. Oh, okay. So we've got the split spawns. Rohm is gonna go for the Mega Health. All right. So, yeah, Mega Health rockets. Lure's gonna get himself the hit scan guns, and he's gonna be able to hold position down here and try to make your damage. No, actually, a little bit late to that port, and actually eats a rail for it. So Rohm, right out the gate, has stack advantage, but he's going up a jump pad. Holds the edge though, that's good. Otherwise, he was gonna eat a lot of lightning gun there. And I like this from Lure. Just get out of there, take a little bit of shoddy damage, but it's fine. Oh, and eats another rail. Has to be so careful, and he falls.
Oh,
He's
no.
gotta get back. If he doesn't hurry up, yeah, Rome's gonna beat him there. And there's the rocket jump, and this is real bad for Lure. This is gonna be a really, really clean first kill, maybe.
Oh, maybe not quite as clean as he would have liked, but still pretty clean. Rohm got out of that in very strong condition, and he should be able to take full control of the map from here if he's smart. Definitely after that.
Flawless victory.
Another really clean kill, and he doesn't get the heavy armor spawn. And yeah, this is driver's seat for Rohm here. He's got the heavy. He's gonna be able to make it back to Mega. And Lure's got a rail and a shaft, but he doesn't have a whole lot of extra stack to work with, and he spams the nades, but only one hits. And there's the shotgun cleanup. Rome's gonna have the armor up there shortly to stack back up on, and he's gonna be able to get back in the position for heavy. So definitely a rough start for Lure, down 3-0. And again, he goes to pick up the railgun, but he's not even gonna be anywhere near that heavy. He can try to get into position on the Mega Health, but Rome's already here. And there it is. Gets the heavy and the Mega. Bull rush into shotgun. Again, a very, very clean flag. And Lure's got to slow this way down. He can't give up anymore. Chasing down a scale bearer as a kill is going to be brutal.
I mean, this may already be done. As soon as this could already be done if Lure's not careful. Like Rohm could run away with this quite easily. So this is just about the worst case scenario for Lure.
Yeah, this is. I like that Rohm didn't take the frag. Does eat a rail. Nice rail from Lure there.
If only Lure knew that he had knocked Rohm off the catwalk there. Oh man.
And this is what he needs to do. He needs to keep shaving off that stack and slowly make his comeback happen. And there it is. There's another one. Full rush. And there's a first frag on the board. Well done to Lure. Is very low, but will get the heavy and the 225 stack back up on. Lure, or Rohm rather, is going for that far side armor. He does have enough time to get back to the Mega though. And yeah, Lure doesn't even want to mess with it. He knows he has to concede it. Smart play on his part.
Nice. Oh, it doesn't go for it. Doesn't go for that jump over, but I like the setup from Lure, I really do. Rohm stubbornly sticking to his roots here, stubbornly sticking to Mega, and then the light, and then the rail, and then so at this point Lure could potentially start disrupting this movement, and Rohm might be in a little bit of trouble. But as I said, Rohm, if he sees something's not right, he can just run away with this game, and he would be well within his right to do so. 3 frags up on ruins, easy job, no trouble at all.
Nice read.
Nice read.
Good rails from Lure to push him away though. Rohm was definitely looking to abuse his stack advantage, and Lure hit 2 nice rails and that little bit of nade splash there. Rohm's got to be real careful. Does use the bull rush to get to the Mega Health.
Oh,
and he will have this light armor to fall back on as well.
Oh!
Ooh.
That's a shame. That's a goddamn shame.
Yeah, and Rohm, I mean, all he really has to do at this point, he doesn't have to do any kind of crazy aggression or anything. Just run the items, make sure he doesn't lose a bunch of stack by positioning himself poorly, and he can run out the clock at this point.
Yeah,
4 frags. He has the guns. That rail does not connect, and Rohm again picks up the Mega Health for I think the 3rd or 4th time in a row. And,
We see.
oh,
Nice. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Again, with just the bull rush. That damage mitigation is unbelievably useful.
Oh, into a direct.
This is just the worst. This is quite possibly the worst situation for Lua. Like, I would be thinking about just GGing out of here at this point. Alt F4. This match might be a wash already.
And it's unfortunate too, and Teal is probably the slowest of all the heavy champions, and even after that frag at the nail gun light armor, where Lore actually got him really low, hit 3 nades on a rail, he was so slow to get back into position, and then when he does go for a little bit of chip damage on the heavy before last, he eats that massive direct and rail combo. So like, even when he's been able to get a lot of work done, Rohm is just in position quicker and can stack right back up, and it doesn't end up doing anything for Lore. And down 6 frags, halfway point here. Like, this is, it's gonna be tough.
The problem is Rohm is happy to just circle these items and use his stack and his speed and his bull rush. Lua is unfortunately just kind of waiting for Rohm to come to him. Really? Oh, we got an engagement here, and Rohm bull rushing again. There we go. You have to respect the bull rush. Although that is a lovely follow-up rail. Jesus.
But Lore himself is not super healthy. He's got a good amount of armor, but he's got very little health.
But this is the best opportunity Lore has at the moment. He needs to chase down this frag, but you just can't chase down this scale, especially around these
and oh man, unfortunate. He went through the port at Tribal thinking that Rohm was still there and tried to catch him out, and the result, again, Teal is so slow, he just put himself out of position for the heavy, and now Rohm picks up Mega again.
Yeah, I think, again, you just got to respect the bull rush. Bull rush didn't work for damage, so he's just going to say, nope, get out of there. And that's all he needs to do.
Although, rail.
Oh, well, I mean, fair enough. That frag was definitely going Lua's way, so venting a bit of frustration.
Maybe a bit of mistiming here from Lore, because he goes and sticks on the Mega Health, and yeah, Rohm hears it, picks up the heavy. Now they're synced up, so no matter what, Rohm can position himself to get one or the other based on how the next fight goes. And goes right through the port, ready for him right after. Look at that shaft, 200 damage. And there's 300 total. Lore goes down again, and Rohm still maintaining a 6 frag lead. Knows both majors are synced, picks up this light armor. Lore does get the other light armor, so he does technically outstack him, but he's nowhere near him. And now he's got to run around, get guns. He'll get the Mega Health, but Rohm will trade it for the heavy. And a little bit of chip damage there, but Rohm just runs. Like, I don't have to do anything here, man.
This right here is, I mean, everyone talks about Blood Run, but this is the Blood Run of this current map pool. I mean, you just have to stand here and add scale and press forward out of there.
Yeah, and he's got bull rush up too. Like yeah, Teal is a phenomenal champion, but when you have to play from behind, he is so slow. Yeah, and it can get really, really brutal. And yeah, you can see him trying to rush in, but there's the bull rush shotgun combo, and he gets Lure, completely shaves away all of his armor.
I mean, even if he doesn't kill Lua here, Lua has to then restack. He has to get all the items back, and this is just time. He does not have time. I mean, he didn't have time about 5 minutes ago, but he certainly does not have time anymore. Lovely rail though. I mean, a little bit of aim practice, a little bit of aim training, some Kovacs. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, beautiful. So he's still got some chops in him. So. You know, I'm confident moving forward into these next 2 maps, and I think Lewis should be confident as well moving into these next 2 maps. Strog, definitely, I favor on a Woken, and depending on how you play Nyx, I definitely favor on a Molten as well. But he's got to worry about Rohm getting the frag lead, especially on Molten, because Galena setting up on Molten near Heavy with all those totems and having a frag lead, she becomes so difficult to play against. So difficult to play against.
Absolutely, and if she gets the triple totem set up and doesn't have to push for Mega and can just deny rail, which as Nyx you need to be able to do that long range damage, it can really, really shut it down. But before we even get to Molten though, I believe we're going into Awoken.
Yeah. Well, at least Scale is now out of the picture. That was that was a disaster. Just went from bad to worse for Lure, and he needed to play it slower. He needed to not spend so much time trying to fight and spend a little bit more time just establishing routes, establishing the way Rohm wants to play, and dealing with it accordingly.
Yeah, and the first frag can be so important in terms of who will dictate the pace of the game, and Lore went down to a really, really bad first frag. Really didn't take a whole lot of stack off of Rohm and gave him so much room to work with there. I mean, and now you can see.
Yeah, I mean, the damage from Lure is huge, but so like Rohm just had his way with the map, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day.
Yeah, he goes roam free.
Oh, right. I'm going. I'm going. Bye. I'm done. I'm done.
Good to see you, Pointy. Have a good day. So what did you think of that there, Rob? Pretty cut and dry, I would have to say.
Yeah. Yeah, it just goes to show that Scale Bully is a bully. And certainly in Rome's hands.
Yeah, just played the items really well and just abused the fact that he got such a clean first frag and kept it up. But we're going into Visor versus Strog on Awoken. I'm a huge fan of both champions. I think they're both phenomenal. I kind of feel like Visor is a little underutilized just because his ability, while incredibly useful, doesn't do any burst damage or anything like that. So a little bit trickier when you're playing versus like a Strog who has Peeker or Sorlag with Spit, Death Knight with Fire, etc. But uncapped strafe jump, and we know that Rohm's a big Quake 3 Quake Live guy, so definitely going to be very quick on the movement there, going to be ready for that.
Yeah, but not a lot of straights on this map, right? So yeah.
Yeah, that's the downside, is there's a lot of verticality on Awoken, which is where Visor isn't as strong as Strog, where Strog has quicker burst speed with the slide and can get into position just as quick, if not quicker, than Visor. And then his champion as well is capable of doing an insane amount of damage. Really good at cutting off choke points and everything else like that. So
round begins in 3.
Yeah, so now he has the speed to chase up the frags.
That he does, and I'm not sure who you started on, but I automatically started on Lure. Cut and dry mega health spawn, and then heavy armor obviously goes to Rohm. And he also gets the rail right out the gate, so gotta be wary of that. Peeker doesn't work out, but he has Shaft. He's got Tri-Bolt machine gun, trying to work his way over to rockets, but Rohm wisely holding the T area. Nice drop into the portal for that rail. That was very cute. Nice way to even up the take the stack advantage, I guess. But now he's missing all of them, and Lore will have to concede the heavy, although he gets a free mega. And I'm not sure what's going on with those rocket jumps here.
What? Oh, but actually the return is there from Rohm. He sends Lure back. But wow, this was an in for Lure to get that frag. Rohm completely botched his rocket jump.
Oh, and he knows he's here. Heard the wall hack get popped. Alright, he's got to be so careful. Yeah, going for this rail right now, right this second, is maybe not the move. Because, yeah, as a result of that damage, he's going to have to give up heavy here. And, yeah, Rohm's got timing. There's a delay between both here, so he can set up for the next mega and not have to worry about swapping items. Lore definitely on the back foot, but he's got all the guns. He does only have one rocket. Definitely got to be wary of that.
But he does get some time to stack back up, and he's going for another light. It is, yeah, Rohm spots him now with the vision. So they will just wait a bit until that is gone. And he gets the heavy, but Rohm jumps onto the scene and does a ton of damage.
Yeah, and risky use of the peeker there, and right off the spawn eats that rail. Rohm forces it so he doesn't spawn in the hallway, it looked like, and yeah, kicks back to back up 2-0. And Lore's got his work cut out for him yet again. He's got kind of the same story as last map, where he gives up first frag without doing really nearly enough to keep Rohm off of pressuring him, and steals away the heavy, but immediately eats a rail, and then rocket jumps. Oh my lord. So very low. Rocket jumps for a rail that he can't use at the moment because he himself is quite railable. And now Rohm's got sight on him. Mega health about spawn, can't be anywhere near it, can't show face, can't try to do damage. And yeah, I mean, he worked himself back up to 60, but as I say that, goes to the port, and Rohm is right behind him, and again, these very, very clean frags. 80 health and no armor, but had a heavy immediately to back up to. Hits a rail off spawn, so Lore's got nothing. Cheeky use of the peeker does do some damage. Might earn himself a mega health with that. Nice tribal as well.
Oh, and he even drops down before the mega health spawns to do some extra damage. Oh, but then he walks into a rail. Still, Rohm is locked on in his position. Yeah, nice tribal to finish it off. And the heavy is a few seconds away. Lure is gonna be a healthy boy. What's a trap from Rohm? What? No, and Lure switches to rail.
Why?
Yeah, maybe his LG wasn't. But yeah, that was definitely a death sentence.
That was every right to be Lore's frag. This should be a 3-2 game, and instead Rohm has a 3-frag lead. Lore does get the mega health and does pick up all the guns. So he's not out of the game by any stretch. Especially after that rail.
Yeah, the heavy is in Lure's favor though, and he also got the mega health. He is on the warpath, and Rohm is on the defensive play right now. And he's doing it expertly, like using the vision to just be on the other side of the map than his opponent is. Now collecting those time falls again.
Does pick up the time vials. Lore's sitting on a ton of stack. Rohm was doing really, really well at not really showing face or taking unnecessary damage, but that rail, little bit of tickle shaft energy there, and he hears that port. Oh, but the sight gets popped.
When he gets 2 for 1. Oh.
Yeah. That was almost a nice little trap there. I tried to bait Rohm into it, but nice use of the vision there to get the info he needed and realize what Lore was trying to do. These long-range peekers have not been working out, and now he's late. Nice rocket! Oh, but he doesn't get the follow-up. And Rohm taught me something new today, where if you stand on the other side of that archway, you can force them to spawn in the shaft room and get a rail right off spawn.
Yeah, like, ooh, I think someone needs to move the spawn point again.
Yeah, I was watching some old VODs, and I can't believe we played this map back in the day when that spawn right by the 25 HP just got nailed to death over and over and over.
True. Yeah.
But I digress, because Rohm does get himself another frag on the board. And he might. Yeah, he's gonna poison the stack and the peeker. A little bit better usage there, but he still has the mega health to pick up and a 25 right after. And that armor shard too, so like, Rohm is sitting good here. 6 frag lead yet again, about midway through the map. All the guns except for a nail gun, which isn't super critical on this map.
So much controls. Oh, he has enough stack to do a risky move like this. And still lays out a trap. But oh, it's Lure who goes through the portal and has to rail out to get the next frag.
Oh, the jump pad shotgun, but he's too slow.
You cannot resist our might.
And there we go. All right, 4 frags, a relatively decent amount of control. Doesn't have any of that mega left to show, but does have the armor shard to pick up immediately. And now he's just gotta not lose the items and not take any unnecessary damage. Cute rocket jump, I'm not sure if he heard the vision, but either way, avoids getting railed. And is back on the position for the Mega. Can go up to T here and try to cut him off or listens for his next position. And Lord is just spamming rails. Just walk into him, please. And that was cute from Rohm. Looked like he was gonna back up, he just waited. And yeah, Lure is foot to the gas right here, and as a result gives up a free heavy. And oh, this is massive for Rohm. And that rail too, yeah, he just put Lure back on really, really big back foot here. Pops vision. And is on position for the Mega.
Yeah, and also definitely knows where Lure is holding position, and yeah, gets caught out of the shotgun cubby. He did do enough damage, so he might get a refrac. But it's a steep hill to climb in those 2 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes, or sorry, 2 minutes, 5 frags is tall order on Awoken versus a player who's going to play the items and play a proper plus back game here. And yeah, and again, I don't know if Lure's just not feeling his timing today or what, but he outpositions himself again for the major item and gives up a Mega health he had no right to give up. That was Lure's Mega.
True. Yeah, the heavy is in his favor, but yeah, he needs to catch Rohm out.
And look at that intro damage from Rohm here. Just decent peeker, but Lure himself is still very, very low. If he takes a rail here, it's going to be a death sentence. And he's already got, I mean, a minute left, 5 frags. I'm really not seeing it. Definitely not now that it's 6. And yeah, I think that's going to be Lure's tournament life in this particular tournament being over, as Rohm 2-0s him to continue
1
on.
minute warning.
Yeah,
I don't know, Rob. I don't know. Just some frantic play, some missed timings, some missed positionings, and I think the biggest thing is any fight he went into, Rohm just out-damaged him by so much.
yeah, and it was also like the Rohm took the first few frags, and Lure is someone who needs those for himself, and then he can take control and not give the map away. But yeah, he's not a chaser.
I think the big problem was, I mean, Lure played, you know, I don't want to take away, he played so much better that map than he did the previous one. But the issue is, I felt like there was a little bit of lack of confidence. Like he was making good plays just a little bit too late, you know. And the higher up you go in this game, you know, the rank or, you know, just generally the higher skill, the quicker you have to act, and the sort of the minute details and the smallest milliseconds do matter. And in this case, some of those plays he made were just executed a little bit too late, and as a consequence, Rohm just took it essentially.
Yeah, I wanted to make a joke again.
I mean,
He roamed free.
yeah.
Roamed free, free and hit the rails.
He lured him into a
Wow.
fucking wrong. Shut up.